Hey everybody, welcome back to The Last Shed on Dead End Street. My name is Tim. Tonight I watched The Chosen from 1978. It's 103 minutes long. It was playing on Amazon Prime. It's a horror movie, so I figured, October is right around the corner, so let's kick it off with a, kind of warm intro to October. I'm hoping to do 31 movies for October, and I'll have some guests hopefully sprinkled throughout, and we'll count them up. So anyway, tonight I watched The Chosen. I posted a little thing on the shorts to kind of entice people if you happen to have seen that. There's a really extreme scene where a guy is walking underneath a helicopter and gets the top of his head cut off. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, so The Chosen, it's a horror movie that stars Kirk Douglas from 1978. It is about a man played by Kirk Douglas who is trying to get a nuclear power plant built in the Middle East. But in order to, begin the project, they have to demolish historical religious sites. Some that point back to like the origins of Jesus and whatnot. And so they continue on with the project, and from the moment that they explode this site, bad things befall anybody associated with the project. And we watch as Kirk Douglas has to begin to kind of piece it together when these like odd things start happening and questioning his own sanity and whatnot. He does a great job, of course. Kirk Douglas is really, really great. It's directed by Albert De Martino, an Italian director, I believe. And so the deaths are very Italian. There's, like I said, a helicopter kind of decapitation or scalping, and some other things like that throughout. So if you like makeup effects and things, it's a pretty cool movie in that regard as well. Some of the themes in the movie still are relevant very much today. They're talking about the environment, they're talking about the future of our children and humanity, and all the things that are pulling at the sides of it related to money and power. And this specifically is a nightmare horror movie around nuclear power, but you could see it extrapolated to AI today, potentially, and algorithms and things of that nature. But in the telling of this story, we find over the course of the movie that maybe some of these things have been prophesized in the Bible. And so the movie plays with the idea of what is real and potentially what isn't, or maybe the religious, even though it's beyond our understanding and basis of our reality, doesn't mean it's not possible in the scheme of this movie. And so they handle it in a really, really interesting, fun way if you like these kinds of movies. It is from 1978. So, of course, the computers are crazy looking and stuff, but it's a really cool movie. It's, kind of like a Spawn of Satan type subgenre, an apocalypse horror movie subgenre as well. But if you are getting in the mood for Halloween and you're looking for some stuff to watch, The Chosen, if you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool if you like these types of movies. Anyway, The Chosen is from 1978, 103 minutes long. My name is Tim. This is The Last Shed on Dead End Street.